Alright everybody, Baron here and welcome back to Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator. So now, what we've got is a bunch of good old American boys out here in the jungle. Out here in the sticks. Looking for the Japanese and them Jerry Germans. So here is about 5,000 American soldiers. Now they're going to be facing off, and look at the terrain that they're going to have to navigate through. This is going to be incredibly tricky to get through. But when they are able to find the enemy position, there are about 5,000 Germans here with their Mauser Kar 98s over here. And then if you travel over here, it's really a shame for the Germans and the Japanese because they broke off their alliance. So we're gonna have a 3-team free-for-all. Now the Germans have been working on some kind of a secret weapon. I'm not entirely sure what that is. I just know that we are going to see it in this battle right now. So let's get it on. The Americans, let's see, are they going to operate in a unified front? They're spreading out through the jungle here. It looks like they're going to take on this bridge right here. We've got some of the front runners, hard-hitting. Oh, these are the Germans, aren't they? So the Germans are heading for this bridge. Look at that, man. This map is pretty epic. Although it's not the best for like big epic battles, if you think about it. Like, it's more of like there's gonna be small engagements. So they're crossing over here. Here's the Japanese. A lot of them are stuck up in these mountains right here. This is kind of crazy. The terrain is not very forgiving. These guys are already firing off shots. Do they see the Americans? They do see the Americans. So look at this, the Americans are pouring through the jungle. They're starting to lay down fire, and the Japanese have decided that they want to defend this beach, I guess. Or what they're doing is they're sending in a detachment out over here to this bridge. So, I mean, this map is just nuts. The trees are huge. The terrain is it varies so much in terms of elevation. And there's the center island. However, it's not like mirrored in any way where there's going to be an optimal way to go. So you're going to have units just like running freaking everywhere. So let's take command of this here soldier. Now we only got 40 health, but I want to see what's going on. That might be the worst submachine gun I've ever seen in my life, soldier. This thing has a terrible fire rate. Oh my gosh. It blows my mind. So we're just gonna let them go. And if you look at it, oh my gosh, the Japanese are getting wiped out. We need to see this. Here's all the Americans moving in, pouring across this bridge, pouring across these choke points. Oh my gosh, dude. The amount of fire popping off over here is really, really cool. Are these the Germans? These are the Germans. However, the Americans have been working on a secret weapon called the Manhattan Project, and they want to drop it on the Germans. They hear that some of these Germans have been, you know, messing around with genetics and trying to make their men Ubermenches or super soldiers. So the Americans are going to send in a B-29 to drop an atom bomb over this jungle. They know that they're surrounded this fort where there's some kind of a relic that the Germans believe can get them supreme power, because, you know, the Germans believed in the occult. So B-29 just dropped the Fat Man, and look at those German numbers dropping to, oh my gosh, just about 100 even. And this is what's left of them, man. Bodies everywhere. Are there any survivors here? All the Germans got smashed. Oh, and here come the Japanese, man. Banzai! Tenohika Banzai! Dude, wouldn't it be cool if you could have guys with bayonets? So now it's just the Japanese versus the Americans, more or less. Where are the Americans? They're laying down just a staccato of fire here. Where are they shooting at? Oh my gosh, look at this. Oh, these are the remaining Germans in the hills. They're running. They said that there's some kind of creepy noises coming from where the nuke went off. I'm not entirely sure. I'm no nuclear physicist, but I think if you're messing around with genetics and ancient rituals and relics, and then you get hit by a high dose of radioactivity from you know, a nuclear weapon, I don't know, that can't be good. But all these Germans are just desperately trying to get out of the jungle now. They're even running into enemy fire despite the fact that they have nobody left. Look at this. There's literally 4 Germans left. I don't want to die. Help me. Hans and Fritz. I don't want to die. So I think he was trying to warn the Americans about something. What was he more afraid of back there than here? That he would be running towards incoming fire, and that didn't scare him as much as what was behind him. I don't know. Are the dead even dead? We need to get a hold of the Japanese and the Americans and call a ceasefire. Something's up, and they need to join. They need at least a ceasefire to at least investigate what's going on. The Americans and the Japanese have decided to hold up their defenses. Check this out. This is a really, really cool multi-tiered island, and they've got riflemen all over. The Japanese over here on the southern flank. When we get this aerial view, you can see the Japanese are on the southern flank, and the Americans are on the northern flank. They saw that what it is they're zombies. The Germans, who were messing around with genetics, which is never a good idea when you don't really understand, at least the human genome at the time, they were messing around with it, and first, whatever they did, once the nuke went off, it started this reaction that created a zombieism virus. So there was this massive amount of Germans that were affected by it, and even there was a bunch of Germans offshore that were further affected by it. But it looks like the Americans are laying down a pretty good fire. They're able to hold this choke point fairly well. Let's see how the Japanese are doing. The Japanese are doing pretty fantastic as well. Wait a minute, what's this? It looks like there's reinforcements coming in from behind. Where is... Oh my god! There are so many zombies about to invade. This is crazy. This is like a zombie D-Day about to take place. And here the Japanese are holding out. I wish I could get rid of these trees. Wouldn't that be great? So here's the aerial view. The zombies are trickling in, and even the Japanese are getting flanked on both sides. So their attention, I think, will probably be split, but here we go. The zombies are pouring in right here. Now, there are narrow choke points, so I'm not sure if they're going to be able to get in. But, oh, wow. I wonder if they're going to eventually... Look at how they're slowly inching across this bridge, and I think once there's a critical mass of bodies, if they can figure out how to navigate these choke points and combine at the right time, then they may have a chance of pushing in. And once the zombies get through, man, I don't know. I don't think I have a lot of hope. Let's see how the Americans are doing over here on the northern flank. They have an incredible amount of firepower. The zombies seem to have gotten relatively close at times, but it looks like they might just be able to hold. I'm not sure. It really depends. Oh my gosh, there's just like walls of bodies being created over here. How is the southern flank? The southern flank's doing pretty good. Like I said, these choke points... Oh my god, how do you get over there? I took command of this zombie. Now you can't jump. Oh my gosh, I'm down to 30 health. Escape! Oh! Alright, so that's not looking good. I think the defensive positions that they have will, like, I don't know. I don't even, and there might not be enough zombies to really get through this. So I know what you guys are thinking. This is probably about 10,000 zombies. What if we had a lot more? All right, so we've got almost 20,000 zombies for just under 3,000 defenders. Let's start the battle. So there's gonna be more attacking from this flank. There's even some that were just out here in the woods to kind of help with the whole distraction process, is at least the idea here. They're charging across the bridge. None of them have been cut down just yet. These ones are the ones that are kind of attracting all the attention. And there's going to be a lot more zombies over here as well. So an incredible amount of Nazi zombies here. Look at this, man. Alright, soldier. I'm taking command here. I reckon I need to get on. They're telling me these are the undead. I'm from Nebraska, and I ain't never seen anything that was undead. I seen some dead stuff. Oh my god, that is in fact a Nazi zombie. Watch out! Oh! Little man from Omaha, Nebraska. He's a big man. Big man from Omaha, Nebraska just got chopped down. The first casualty of the zombies, man. 2,661 to 2,660. I don't know, man. These choke points are probably going to be really, really more than adequate. Look at these guys over here, like, trying to cross the water, but they can't. They're too dumb and they're afraid of the water, man. They're hydrophobic. They do not like the water. Are they being overrun at any point? I don't think so. Wait, what's that? No! Nobody called in a B-29! We did not call in a B-29! Call off the nuke! Oh, God. Alright, so what I opted to do is to go to the flat test map. That way we can really see what's going on here. The Americans and the Japanese are back-to-back. They are fighting back-to-back out of necessity, and maybe World War II might just end like this, and they can all just get along and fight the zombies. So there's tons of zombies. Let's see how this works out. Do the zombies get close enough? Look at this formation, man. I don't know how, but the zombies, they have some weird sense of coordination here. Oh my gosh, look at the waves pulling in. This is pretty glorious. So there's just so much fire that I think... Ooh, these guys are getting close. Because if you think about it, there's not as many people looking that way. They're not cutting them down near fast enough. And as a result, this area is getting hit. So when you look at it from above, it's going to close in on the top of it. Oh, it's actually closing in at the base too. Jojo dropped the base, man. This is... And you can see where, like, the main wall was from that first group that was able to be concentrated on. But the zombies are closing in. Let's see the numbers. So the U.S. soldiers and the Japanese, the U.S. Japanese alliance here has just under 4,000. The zombies have over 20,000. You can see just the walls being created from the defenses here. Looks like the Japanese are holding out better, honestly, than the Americans. Which is interesting because the Americans have more fire rate, but maybe the Japanese Arasakas hit harder. So this is all going to be a matter of hold on. I'm kind of curious to try this. All right, soldier, you are an elite unit. You need to be over here to distract these zombies. I need like unlimited fire rate. Oh my gosh, this is not good. Guys, they're rolling our flank. The Japanese, man. Look at this. They're rolling our flank. I wish I could jump. I wish I could do something. Oh man, how am I gonna creep by without getting zombied? It's gonna be a challenge. Oh my gosh. Hold on. The zombies completely crushed the Americans. Oh my gosh, the numbers are dropping. Look at this, the zombies are coming in. Over the hills! The hills are alive with the sound of zombies, boys! Alright, I'm gonna put this American here. I'm gonna tuck him in nicely because all the rest of the Americans were just wiped out. Oh no. Look at this. These poor Japanese soldiers are going down. The last of them are getting cut down and succumbing to the zombie virus. This is not good. Even if we call in a nuke on the periphery, do you think that's gonna be enough? Oh, how much of that? I don't think it overthrew the Japanese at all. Oh my gosh, there's 300, 900. There's 900 zombies. I think the Japanese could hold out. The American B-29 flying overhead with the third and final nuke that the Americans had. Will it be enough? And you can see the one lone American survivor tucked in nicely here. Here we go. We're gonna be one of the brave Japanese SNLF, Special Naval Landing Forces here. Oh, he does 30 damage, that's why. Oh no. Guys, don't succumb to the virus. I must tell the story. The zombies are coming. Oh my god, they're all after me. I need immediate evacuation. Immediate evacuation. Oh man, that's not good, especially when you're not accurate. Keep running and never look back, guys. Alright, thanks for watching another episode of Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator. We've got the last survivor from the first experience of the zombies. He needs to get back and tell the world so that we can start countering the zombies, even with the American nuke. Well, I guess the B-29 might bring back information.
We cannot lose to these barbarians.
We can't lose to these barbarians. I agree with you, man. This is bad news, bears. Alright, let me know what you want to see in the next battle of Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator, and I'll see you guys in the next video.